Good morning, everybody, on this Friday, November 22nd. Can you believe Thanksgiving's in like 6 days? Anyway, I am already working. I'm actually about to get on a phone call. I'm going to put some makeup on while I'm on a phone call. I'm actually going to go meet a friend for lunch today. A guy I worked with in my last department. He's about to go to a training class for his project management professional. And I did that when I worked in that department, and he was asking me if I still had my books and if I'd be willing to part with them. And I'm like, dude, they've been sitting in my trunk of my car for the last year and a half. I would be happy to give them to you, because he's one of those people who, he really wants to do a good job. Like, he really wants to do a good job. And even though he's going to be going to this training class, he's like, I want to study ahead of time and like make sure that I know what I'm talking about before I even get to the class, so that I can have some good questions prepared and etc, etc. So I'm going to meet with him today for lunch. I'm going to actually head up to where my old office is, and there's a bunch of restaurants right outside where my old office is, and I'm going to meet him at one of the restaurants up there, and we're going to have lunch, and then I'm going to come home and go back to work. But I was on my computer by 7:40 this morning. Look at me. And like I said, I'm not filming anything makeup wise. I'm just going to throw on everything that's in my project pan. Except for like lipstick, because I don't have anything in there. Lipstick, mascara, highlighter, and eyebrow, and a setting spray. Everything else I'm using is from my project pan, so I'm not even gonna be like doing anything crazy special to film it or anything like that. I am just gonna throw some makeup on so that I don't look like super red, and you know, to cover up my cold sore, because I've had them my whole life. They only bother me because they hurt. But other people see them and they don't. If you've never had one, I feel like a lot of people judge people who have them. I've had them my whole life. As far back as I can remember, I've had cold sores, so it's not odd for me. And, you know, I've only ever kissed a couple of men in my life. My husband being the majority of that, but a couple of guys before him. I don't know that they were actually men, they were teenage boys, but you know. Anyway, a lot of people don't appreciate what a cold sore is. Anyway, they know it's a viral infection that you can't ever get rid of, and I get that, but I get them a couple times a year. They hurt, they're ugly, but overall, you know, they're not the end of the world as far as I'm concerned. And John gets them, but he only gets like one a year, if that. He doesn't get them very often at all. Typically, when I get them, it's because I am not taking care of myself physically. I'm not getting enough sleep. I'm stressing out too much. It's an outside indication to me that I'm not taking care of myself. That's when I get them. The rest of the time I don't get them. So when I get them, I know it's time for me to like take a step back, relax, try to just like care for myself. You know what I mean? Anywho, I'm going down a rant about cold sores. I apologize. Long story short, I'm about to get on a conference call. I'm going to throw some makeup on while I'm on my conference call. And then I'm going to leave here about 11:10-ish, 11:15-ish to meet my friend for lunch, give him those books. And other than that, I've got a busy day. I've got a conference call at 8:30. While I'm doing that, I'm going to be updating some documents and putting on my makeup. And then I have a conference call at 9:30. And then I've got some documents I need to review today and get those passed along. And I have to do a mid-year check-in with one of my employees. It's not really a mid-year. Technically, one of my employees got a promotion. And 1 month after they get their promotion or get their job, you're supposed to do like a check-in with them and let them know how they're doing and all that stuff. So it's been a month since he got his promotion. I need to call him. And then the other employee that is a brand new employee, she's 1 month in as well. She's off today though, so I'm gonna have to call her on Monday and do a check-in with her. So But I want to get that done today because it was like they sent out this notice saying, urgent, you have to get this done now. Okay. Anywho, that's kind of where we're at for this Friday, favorite day of the week in the Jessie Mac household. I'm going to get going and get some makeup on and get this conference call done and get this document updated that I need to get updated, and it'll be good times. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down, and I will see you all later on today. Bye. Well, y'all, it is lunchtime. It's 11:15. I am heading to the restaurant now to meet my buddy, and it's raining and it's ugly, and I'm not happy about it. Yeah, because it's gonna make my hair just like explode in frizziness. Anyway, my work phone's ringing. Hold please. All right, so apparently now my work phone is getting junk phone calls. It's Jason from Energy Advocates. How am I doing today? I'll tell you how I'm doing. I don't want any darn old fake phone calls. That's how I'm doing. Anywho, I am gonna head to lunch and have a nice lunch with my old friend. I actually haven't seen him a year. It's been a year since I've seen him. Like we text from time to time. Like he lets me know what's going on in the old department, and I tell him about my new department because he's considering like coming over and working in my department, like where I work. Because it's a long story, but he's actually considering that as well. But he is about to change jobs, but within the same department. I think I mentioned that. I messed up my screen somehow. There it is. I was pushing buttons on my steering wheel. Anywho, so I haven't seen him in a while, but I'm gonna bring this book. Did I tell you what the book was? I think I did. The PMBOK. Now I think this is 5th edition. I think they came out with a 6th edition, but they don't really change all that much. The reason why they change the editions is because they want to like charge you for a new book and stuff. It's never that much difference. Anywho, once you get your certification, it's good for, I think, 3 years, and you have to do continuing education, and then of course you have to pay an additional fee every 3 years to extend your certification. So I do get the training through work, which is nice. I just need to pay the fee myself, and I actually have a reminder when I got my certification 2 years ago now. I put it in my phone. So next August, when my certification expires, I think I have a reminder 1 week ahead of time to go in and you know, make the payment to renew it. I think it's like 50 bucks. I think it is. I can't 100% remember. The initial fee is like 500 to take the test and everything, but the continuing like recertification fee is like 50 bucks. Part of the reason why the initial is so expensive is because you have to go to like an in-person testing center, and you know, you pay for that all those costs and everything you know, get rolled up into the initial fee. So anyway, though, I am stuck behind a Mustang. Of all cars, a freaking Mustang that's driving slow. But I'm about to get on the highway, so I'm gonna put the camera back down again, and hopefully I don't get any other junk phone calls on any of my phones. I hate junk phone calls. It's all I ever get. Like, nobody ever really calls me. So, all right. Now my work phone is like, hey, you have an appointment in 15 minutes. All it's really telling me is that I put on my calendar that I was out of the office. Yeah, it says event. You can't see that. It says event today at 11:30 because I just put that I was busy for lunch. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later on today. All right, y'all, it is 5:45, and we're gonna go get some dinner at our diner. John actually was going through some papers last weekend, and he found a gift certificate for our local diner, actually in with all of the papers. So we are gonna be using a gift certificate to eat some dinner. But I just got off work. It's a little bit more of a later day. I mean, I did take that break at lunchtime and had lunch. I actually had a cheeseburger sub. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it. Anyway, Nick wants to say hello, obviously, the hands. I probably would not order that cheeseburger sub again. Or not cheeseburger sub, cheeseburger salad. Probably would not order that again. The salad was all wilted. Some of the the lettuce was like turning brown, and the cheeseburger was dry but not quite 100% cooked. So anyway, so I ended up having to work until 5, but I needed to get something done today, so I ended up just now getting off work, to be honest with you. So anyhow, my husband's home. Isn't he so cute? And my son Nicholas is home. He wants to be on the camera, but he doesn't want to be on the camera because that's how Nicholas is. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down because I'm driving, but we're gonna go to the diner and get some food. We might stop in and see Neil, and I might buy a lottery ticket, and I don't remember what else I wanted to do tonight. Maybe stop at Target and get some chocolate chips. Maybe stop at the dollar store. I watched a Dollar Tree haul video from one of the YouTubers that I watch, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should go to the Dollar Tree. Anyway, I'm gonna put the camera down. We'll see you guys later.
Hell's going to think?
Well, y'all, we're done eating dinner, and I just went into a store back there. You can't see it. I don't think you can see it. Aldi's is back there. So we stopped in Aldi's, still no bread. But we also went, or I went, in Dollar Tree. So I was thinking, you guys, some of you guys at least, if not all of you, watch me over on Epic Beauty Fail. I was thinking about doing a shop with me at the Dollar Tree, not like specifically for makeup, but just in general, like a shop with me at the Dollar Tree. What do you guys think? Because I could go in there and film 2 videos. I could film a shop with me for keto for Omni's Eat video, and then also film just a, you know, shop with me at Dollar Tree. The reason why I say that is because the video that I watched earlier today that made me want to go to the Dollar Tree was Jam Beauty 89, Jessica Braun. She did one. And she's like, I'd say like 70 to 80% of her channel is makeup. But then she does some stuff like that where she'll do like a Target haul or a Dollar Tree haul, or, you know, different stuff like that. Like a shop with me at Target, or shop with me at Dollar Tree, which she just did today. I think she posted it today. Maybe she posted it yesterday. But she does do like shop with me at Targets and stuff like that. And like most of her content is makeup, but she will occasionally do something like that. Let me know, guys, you all, let me know if that's something that you think I should film for Epic Beauty Fail. Because if I take the time to go into Dollar Tree to film for Epic Beauty Fail, I'm definitely gonna film a you know, good and bad products at Dollar Tree for keto as well. I think more of you all watch Epic Beauty Fail than Omni's Eat. Some of you guys watch both. So anyway, there's my cute husband. Isn't he cute? He applied for a job.
I did.
He said if he gets an interview, he's gonna cut his hair.
I am.
So, and Nick's still back there, but he's got my phone now, and he's playing. You can't see him. Let's see. There he is. He's got my phone now, and he's playing Pokemon. So, all right, we're gonna run into Target because I need to get some chocolate chips because I've been like literally eating like a bag of chocolate chips every like 2 or 3 days.
We'll do it tomorrow.
Chocolate chips in there.
I have been. Yes, I have.
That's false.
No, I'm not false.
That is false.
Nope. Because what I've been doing is I've been putting them in my yogurt in the morning.
I know, I've seen you.
So I put them in my yogurt in the morning, and then I've also been putting them in ice cream at night.
Oh, I see. So you're doubling down.
I'm doubling down. So I'm literally eating like a bag of chocolate chips every 2 or 3 days. Probably more like 3 to 4 days. Nonetheless, I'm eating like 2 or 3 bags of chocolate chips a week. So anyway, we're gonna go into Target. We'll see you guys later. Or at least I am. I don't know if these guys are gonna come with me because they didn't come into Aldi or Dollar Tree. So maybe they won't come with me. I don't know. We'll see.
But
Well, y'all, it is the end of the night. I didn't do any vlog editing. I didn't do any editing at all. But that's okay. It is just about 11 o'clock and I am very, very whited out. Whited out? I don't know that that's the proper term, but that's what I am.
Hold on.
He's gonna turn the light off here in a second. There we go. Now it's really, really dark and you can barely see me. No, it's dark. You can't see me.
What?
Okay. Anyhow, We watched, it's Sherlock Holmes 2. What's the movie called?
Shadow Game or Game of Shadows.
Something like that. It's the second Sherlock Holmes that had Jude Law and Robert Downey Jr. Took me a second to remember his name.
Main actor and Robert.
Yeah, I couldn't
Jude
remember
Law's
his
the
name.
secondary.
I know, but I couldn't remember his name. Anyway, we were watching that movie on John's new TV. It looked really, really good. We could actually see the people's pores on their face. And I didn't realize that a couple of the actors actually had freckles before. So that was interesting. I was also sad because we went to Target earlier tonight and they only had 3 bags of my chocolate chips left. 3 bags. The dark chocolate chips, there was like 25 bags. But the semi-sweets, 3. Guess who bought 3 bags of chocolate chips? Now, I can order them off of Thrive, which isn't like a major issue because I do have a Thrive Market account, but the bigger issue that I have with that is that, like, in order to get free shipping, you have to buy $50, and then it takes a couple of days for them to ship to me, and it's just not as, oh, what am I, I'm showing you the pillow. It's just not as convenient as being able to run like a mile and a half down the road and buy them at the Target, you know? Oh, yeah. First world problems. And not even first world problems, but like the first of the first world problems. Like, who worries about chocolate chips?
Jessica.
Yeah, me. It didn't help that after we got home, we were watching that movie and I felt hungry, so I had like 4 or 5 pieces of beef jerky and like 3 little squares of Tillamook cheddar cheese and like 3 handfuls of chocolate chips. That's what I did. Anywho, it is time for bed. I am tired. I think we're gonna do a road trip tomorrow.
Holes.
You're not going?
I'm staying here. Unless she pays me.
I think I'm going to take a road trip tomorrow. Anyway. John was drinking tonight, so he's acting goofy behind the camera. You can't see him. He's acting very goofy. He's dancing around and stuff, trying to make me laugh.
Sure, we'll call it that.
You're not trying to make me laugh?
No, I'm serious.
He's dancing around funny. Alright. Anyway, today I am thankful that it's Friday.
You and half the teachers in my school, by the way.
I'm very thankful it's Friday. And I'm thankful that tomorrow or next week is Thanksgiving. That's something. I can't believe it's Thanksgiving already. There's literally like 5 weeks left in the year. Like, what the heck is going on in this world? Anyway.
It's the last year of the decade.
I know. It's a new decade next year. In 5 weeks, it's literally a new decade.
We have lived a lot of decades.
70s, 80s, 90s, aughts, 10s. We've lived in 5 decades.
We have. I lived in a little bit more of the 70s than you did.
5 more years than I did, yes.
Oh my god.
I've lived through 5 decades.
And then you think about my great aunt, who's lived through.
Yeah, she's 101.
Yeah. She got
Like,
decades to spare.
I can't even imagine.
She does decades like this, or
Yeah. Yeah.
that's decades for her.
I can't even imagine living to be that age.
Ain't gonna happen, baby.
Like, I don't
I
even
hope
know
not.
that.
For you or I don't want to be there.
Anyway. I hope today was better than yesterday, and I hope tomorrow will be just a little bit better than today. I hope y'all are having a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.
You're gonna cut that part.
Bye. What?
You're probably gonna cut that.
No.
You gonna let that go?
I'm gonna let that go. Bye.